Hi guys, so this is my second Valentine's look. This is a very romantic look, so if you like the look of it, then please keep watching. We're going to start off with priming the eyes with my NARS primer, and then we're going in with Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette and the colour Tempera for a base colour. Then we're going in with Rilga, I think that's how you say it, and we're going to use this as a transition shade, but we're creating halo eyes today, so we want to put that transition shade where most of the eyeshadow that really needs blending, because there's a lot of blending involved with this. So we want to put that on the outer corners and the inner corners, and then we want to blend it into the middle. Ta-da! Now I'm going to go in with Love Letter, and we're going to place that in the exact same area as that Real Girl colour. It's just to deepen and darken those areas for later on. So really these shades are just going to act as base colours for the eyeshadows that we use later. And of course, once you're done with the placement of that colour, you then want to go in with that brush with the transition colour and blend that out nicely. When creating halo eyes, you want to place most of that concentrated colour in the outer and inner corners. Now we're going in with the Lime Crime Venus palette, one of my favourites, and the first colour we're going in with is Venus, and we're just going to use that onto the lid and fuse it together with that Love Letter shade. This will help later on when you want the eyeshadow to look like it's transitioning into a lighter colour. We're now going in with Rebirth from that same palette, and we're doing the exact same thing but further into the middle of the lid. And the key thing you must remember with halo eyes is you need time with this, because you're going to go back and forth between each colours like I'm doing now. So I've gone back in with that Venus colour just to bring back that colour, and then we'll probably go back in with that Rebirth colour. I'm now taking that brush with that transition colour again and blending the edges out. I'm now going in with Muse from the Lime Crime palette, and this colour is going to be used purely in the outer corners and the inner corner of the lid. And then with whatever we have left on the brush, we're then going to blend it upwards into the crease. So this is just to darken and deepen those outer and inner corners. I'm now taking a clean fluffy brush, and this will help wipe away any of the excess that's around the edges. I'm now going in with my NYX Jumbo eyeliner, eye pencil I think it is, and blending that out with my finger into the middle of the lid, and then we're taking that colour Shell and we're going to place that on top. I'm now going back in with that Rebirth colour just to fuse the two shades together. Moving on to the face, I'm going in with my Yves Saint Laurent Touche Eclair primer, and I'm taking this green shade from the Sleep Makeup Colour Correcting palette and placing that on the red areas and blending out with a damp beauty blender. I'm now taking Becca's Under Eye Brightener Corrector and placing that underneath the eye and then blending that out with a beauty blender. I'm now going to apply my Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation in Light 45 Warm all over my face. And I like to use my beauty blender because it removes any excess foundation that I do not need on my face. I'm now taking my Lock-It Concealer from Kat Von D in Light Warm 3, and I like to place it on my face and then brush it out and then go over with my beauty blender to make sure that it's well blended in and you have seamless edges. I'm now setting my under eye with a translucent powder, and then for the rest of the face I'm going to go in with my Liz Earle loose powder in Natural Beige, and I like to pat that on with the brush, and then I like to wipe away the excess with the same brush. To highlight underneath the eyes, the nose and the chin, I'm taking Kat Von D's Contour Shade and Light palette and taking the colour Lucid, and then to contour the hollows of my cheeks, the forehead and the jawline, I'm taking Sombre. This is the same routine as I always do, it's just because it's Valentine's look I wanted to include it in this. So now I'm going in with Kat Von D's Tattoo Liner in Trooper, and I'm drawing just a thin line along the top lash line, and then we're going to go in between the eyelashes just so we're making sure that every area is covered. Now going in with Lancome's Kohl eyeliner in Noir I believe, and we're going to place that in the lower waterline, and then we're going to smudge it out. And then we're going to blend Rebirth into it so it's all nicely blended out, and then we're going to take Muse and darken that in-between shade. So it's all nicely blended together, and then we'll go back in with Rebirth just to make sure that Muse colour is blended. Seamless edges, guys, seamless edges. Once you're happy with that, you want to move on to mascara, and I'm taking my Roller Lash Mascara from Benefit Cosmetics, and then I'm taking my Huda Beauty Samantha lashes, which are my favourite. They're just so beautiful and they really complete this look. Perfect. So now I'm going in with my NARS Deep Throat Blush, and as you can see by my face, my favourite highlighter, Pink Heart from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild palette, and we'll apply that to the cheeks, the tip of the nose, and the Cupid's bow. And for lips, we're using Jouer Cosmetics Phrase Bon Bon. I think I'm saying that right. Anyway, this is the finished look, guys. The reason why I've used this red lip is it's a lovely blue tone, so it has like a pink undertone. But this has to be one of my favourite makeup looks that I've done. I love doing halo eyes, they're so effective. And the more you do them, the quicker you get at them. So I have one more Valentine's look, which will be up next, and it will be a combination of my previous and this one. But if you really like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. All links to products will be listed down below. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask down below as well. And most of all, thank you for watching. Bye guys!